pressure sensors on the monorail systems. My fellow engineers and I are confident that the accident of last week will never happen again. The accident should never have happened in the first place. The internal sensors led the computers to believe that there was a vacuum inside the vehicle. Unfortunately, the computer decided that the only way to fix this pressure discrepancy was to open all doors in an attempt to equalize pressure with the outside.
Next stop, Site 2.
Going over 15,000 lines of code.
Who are you? What are you doing?
No reason for this tragic event to have occurred. Somehow, logs show the discrepancy.
I was waiting here on the train for my partner. He went to investigate what was going on. Never came back.
Really?
Now I don't know where he is.
Layers of protection I added to the code today will prevent any such
But I bet
occurrences
it
from
has to do
happening.
with those
He's
artifacts
fucking
we were digging up.
audio logged it over this shit.
At the access
They're
doors to
somehow
the Delta
connected
Complex
with those
platform,
things.
trying to troubleshoot a faulty
The Delta
track sensor.
Complex.
Jesus
Causing
Christ.
stick.
Yeah, as soon as the audio log's done, he stops talking.
The Delta Complex isn't safe. You're crazy if you're going there. Look, I don't think this train is safe either. We don't know what's ahead. I'm staying on the train until we get to Delta. Then you're on your own.
Now entering Site 2.
Look, I don't think this train is safe either. We don't know what's ahead.
You're a fucking
Warning,
pussy, dude.
airlock malfunction. Please contact engineering to facilitate repairs. Thank you, and have a nice day.
I'm staying on the train until we get to Delta.
Great, here we
You're
go.
on your own.
What's the ammo situation looking like? Okay. Use the old machine gun and pulse ammo, I guess. Okay, fucking nemesis over here. Where'd he go? What the fuck?
Destroy all who oppose me.
Ugh. Phew. That's really fucking tasty. That was a big gulp. Jesus Christ, I'm about to throw that one. A little sippy here before bed. So we play some fucking Doom 3 to kick off the event, man. God damn. Jesus.
Engineering, please report to Site 2 access.
Gary
point.
Ross.
Airlock malfunction detected.
826. Okay, Gary. Jesus. I need a sip after that, man. These Nemesis guys are a little interesting. I did not have any soda mixing, so I just put like strawberry lemonade in there. It's not too bad.
Please report to Site 2 access.
He's not just drinking it straight up. It'd be Doom 3 if they didn't fucking spawn behind my ass, man. And you gotta be like sucking their fucking cock. What, gotta? What the fuck? What? Why? Oh. Come on, man. You can't let it get you down too much, man. You got a one-track mind, man. You gotta relax a little. I can't be your voodoo doll here. Your training dummy, if you will. Just enjoy the soothing noises of Doom 3. Oh, come on, man. There's so many artists in the scene, and you're gonna have a lot of time to get one. It's not like you got some like fucking publisher deal. Look, dude, you could be a fucking UASC Marine, man. Imagine that. That'd be so much worse. Our guy here has it hard, man. In the streets of Mars. I was in the PDAs. I think I had like an 842 or something. 826. 826, 142. Yeah, nice. Why am I DMing you when you're in my chat? I got demons to kill. Oh my god, what is this? The airlock junctions? They actually gonna force me to read one of these? 826.
Airlock security override enabled.
Kodo, have you played any Doom game? Oops, what the fuck? Oh my god, come on, man. The Doomer, man. He's bringing me down. You can't bring me with you. I won't allow it. Nothing to be doomed about, man. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You find another person. Things don't always happen exactly the way you want, or quick. think we can go back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Isn't this already the second one, man? There's already been another. This is the other. Art style is very reminiscent of FF Tactics and shit. Uh-oh. They killed him? Looks like you should have came with me, pal. He was gonna be dead either
Now
way.
leaving Site 2. Next stop, Delta Complex.
I might need to open the door, but I'll be right back. This might be a very short stream, we'll see. I've been up for a while. I just wanted to get a little more in. Since I only did like, what, 5 or 6 hours earlier. Nice, dude. Nice fucking driving, champion.
Please report to Delta
Champ.
Complex access ramp. Track sensor failure detected.
I love my dude slicked back here, man. My fucking styling. I love that fucking horrible quick save menu that pops up. So apparently the original game did not have that. And when you shot, there was muzzle flash too. So I think this version's just like all around worse. But, yeah, what can you do? I didn't have to patch anything to get it running, so it works for me. Jesus, I didn't even try to hide how janky that looked. Shocker. Doom 3, spawn something right behind me. How about another one behind me? Yeah. Fucking, wow. You can just become like a fucking prophet. Just know what they're gonna do, because they do it fucking every time. Oh shit. Nemesis. So when they introduced these guys, I thought it would be like some juiced up shitty guy, but it's actually just a... Oh, it's just the Nemesis, dude. Ugh, Jesus. Nice throw on my part, but I killed something. Maybe. Some sinister background music here. Hey man. Hello? Security clearance. Oh boy.
This is the audio log of Charles Hollis, EAP Director, dated September 5th, 2145. In order to conserve current life support resources, effective October 1st, 2145, the Council has made a decision that all environment processors be brought offline in the general area of
364.
Site 2.
We are here,
Tomorrow,
dude.
I will be sending out emails to all
Nice
team
one.
leaders asking for an
What's
update on their
up?
asset relocation program to Site 3.
Welcome to
We feel
Doom
that we have
3.
unearthed enough new
There's a
data
lot of
to
PDA logs.
this project to Site 2. Huge amount of those resources being exploration.
You get like 50 audio tracks going at the exact same time. No, I got the shotgun, dude. Ominous laughing. Nemesis. Doom 3's got it all, man. Every encounter I spawn behind you. Every single encounter. And I got a drink. Ugh. A tasty drink.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
Who the hell's shooting? Oh. Okay. It's the first time there's been like a sentry that didn't
Automated turret guns online.
fall in love with me. How the fuck? Security level 4.
Automated turret guns online.
I don't have that kind of clearance. Jeez, what the fuck is going on out here?
Automated turret guns online.
It's a fucking war zone. We had some keys or some other shit.
Warning. Automated turret guns.
I mean, I'm lightweight as fuck. I'm halfway into this drink. So, I don't think 11. Probably like a 4, 5.
Warning. Automated turret guns
As
online.
much as a super strong drink can get me. When I drink like once or twice a year.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
I'm fucking drunk, dude. Having a nice little drink, man. The Finns are having a drink. I can't
Automated turret guns online.
be left out of that, man. Wait, did I get anything out of that? Where the fuck?
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
Can I even make it through this shit? What? I'm stuck, dude.
Warning. Automated turret
I
guns
don't see
online.
anything. We might have to go to a different place. Unless I could blow that up. This might not end well.
Warning.
Yeah,
Automated
yeah.
turret guns online.
It's an excuse. Am I just missing
Warning.
everything?
Automated turret guns online.
What the fuck? This turret's jacked, man. Why do they even fucking hire Marines?
Warning. Automated
My
turret
fucking
guns
sweet
online.
lord. We're just here to die, man.
Warning. Automated turret
I
guns.
must need some kind of keycard down here. Somebody just laid out. Well, I don't know how entertaining this will be for a couple of 5 sober men and 1 dead man. So far the game has been interesting. I wouldn't say it's been bad. I expected it to be worse. There's a lot of cheap bullshit. Playing on the hardest difficulty, but it's not too bad. This is where it came from. Nice, dude. Really fucking cool. Fucking cool ladder, man. Oh, God. It's inspiration in a cup there, man. Damn. Some light. I don't know if I'm supposed to try to make it past that turret or what. It won't let me shoot the damn thing. At least not with rockets. I don't see many other options. It's kind of a fucking straight path here.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
I will have one dead strong. There you go. He didn't make it back up like you guys hoped.
Automated turret guns online.
I'm just gonna run past, dude.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
I just throw a fucking nade over here. Yeah, man, that thing shoots quick. I didn't go in with a lot of health. Armor in this game, I think, like, protects you from like 5% of the damage you take. It's so bad.
Warning.
10 minutes.
Automated turret guns online.
Not bad. Okay, yeah, you cannot get past this fucking thing. But where do I get level 4 access, man?
Automated turret guns
Oh
online.
my god. So far the game's been relatively just linear about everything, but can't say I have many ideas here.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
Dude, I didn't think it was you, man. I did think it was you. Look, man, you went out hard in these last few times, right? It's not because you're a lightweight, it's because you're a beast, man. Fuck pacing. Balls out. Where the fuck is this PDA, dude? I need clearance, man. I'm just sitting, and we're lost in Doom 3. It's supposed to be booze of happiness, man. It's gonna be booze of sadness. Leave it to when the lads are watching for me to get fucking lost in space here. Some booze of sadness? Come on, man. It's just not true. Oh wait, here we go. Pretty sure this is where I came from. There must be some other kind of entrance. I mean, I could get underneath. Really? I got a med kit. I'm saving, dude. These fucking ladders are atrocious. I still took damage from that, dude. Where's my fucking multi-pass? So I could jump over there? Of course not, dude. Of course not. We're supposed to go to hell at some point. Don't think we're quite there yet. Or maybe we are. This feels like kind of there. I could go to Mr. Depressed, man. Cheer up, buckaroo. Champ. Sonny Jim. I can't believe I'm... Hey, later, Ripper. Thanks for stopping in, fellas. I'll be lost here the next few days. Koda, where do you think the pass is, man? Oh, I turned off the alarm system. Did that do it? Koda, come on, man. What's gonna happen if it doesn't work out? You gotta have a fucking plan. You gotta be... Hey, thank you, Lassie. You gotta cheer up, man. You're so defeatist. Just expect it to not go well and be okay with it. And then you cannot be disappointed. And how are we doing here? Not much heavy metal here, brother. This is the one Doom game. Well, Doom 64 didn't have any metal either.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
God. What? Ayers, what is going on right now? Somebody tell me.
Warning.
It's a cursed stream.
Oh
my. Oh my god. You just clicked the left, not the right. The one that looks like a button that's like highlighted, dude. It's actually just the fucking... Wow. I guess once the fins left, I gained some clarity. Nerd, dude. They were just bullying me. Goto is threatening me with my life. Dylan! Fucking Lassie, dude. Thank you, man.
You son of a bitch.
Thank you very much, man. I didn't mean what I said when I said that I regained my clarity when the fins left. Right, Delta Labs, Sector 1. Who's this guy though? Come on, man, have some fun, dude. Doom, man. It's fun.
All Delta operations suspended.
Let's go, though, dude. Fucking Bulji-sama. It's so depressed. I'll say so far the game has not been very scary. It's definitely got a spooky atmosphere, totally fit that. There's way too much ass kicking and weirdly mixed sound to be actually spooky. Like they'll try to hit you with like weird jump scares, but it's just, they kind of just fart out. I'm gonna back up these people's boulders. Because I'm a good guy. Are any of you guys playing spooky games for Halloween?
Systems down. Emergency
Or am I the only one?
All Delta operations
And Godo, do you want to play RE6 at some point in the next 2 weeks? Ooh, I'd like to watch Fatal Frame. Start it right now, man. I'll end the stream. Come on, I gotta with the one-track mind, man. The man can't do anything without the other thing being done first. I got you. It's an important thing. It's on your mind. I get you. RE6 just can't add up. It's true though. Oh, music? That'd be rare. Still haven't played Phasmophobia myself. I plan on doing Darkwood after this probably, or it'll bleed. Gotta do this, the expansion, and one of the bonus missions. Thought about doing the forest as well. That's alright, that's just how you work, Godo. I mean, not everybody works like that, but there's nothing wrong with it, I'd say. I'm kind of, I don't know if obsessive is the right word, but one track myself. A binger, if you will, on certain things.
Emergency power only. All Delta operations.
What else do I need to do? Yeah, it seemed fun, and I'm sure he's updated it a lot since then. Data linker removed. I'm assuming it's right here. Maybe I have to go really far back. Oh, no, I have to go underneath. This screen shake is really awesome, dude. Yeah, I don't have friends, so can't play Phasmophobia.
Emergency power only.
Godo's actually my enemy. We're rivals. We're more than friends, Airage, right? We're good friends. Airage, are you on Science Team C6? You think you could give me access? Or Delta Authority?
Emergency power only. All Delta operations suspended.
Good, are you on Delta Authority? Just broken? Ugh, God. Godo was talking about playing Deus Ex at some point. I want to watch somebody play the original Deus Ex.
Watch us.
That game's really cool. It's very freeform. Even to this day, I don't think much really competes with the freeform nature of Deus Ex, the original. It's got a very open level design, but everything still feels really fun to explore. It's not like shitty half-assed alternate routes. Never will. Oh my god, he's gotta be fucking with us. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do it. Come for us, man. Feign some happiness. Even the demons are gonna be crying at this rate. Core. I will say, guys, I love sci-fi horror. I don't know about you guys, but I like space station, sci-fi, like horror, stuff like that. This game might not have much of a story. It might get very repetitive and formulaic sometimes, but man, I still enjoy the atmosphere and I like sci-fi horror, alright? You can't, I mean, stuff like Alien Isolation, Dead Space. Dead Space 3, dude. Me and my brother still need to do that, but I don't know if, I honestly don't know if he cares. At this point, I should just do it. I have not played Dead Space 3 yet. What am I even doing? Just looking at stuff? You gonna be streaming tonight, Average?
Warning, reactor core offline. Please follow safety procedure orange. Video link up requested.
Video
Connection established.
Green, this is Kelly. If you're watching this, you're tougher than I thought. I guess things aren't always what they seem. Plans have changed. Delta Complex 1's been compromised. You're not safe there. I'm moving to Secure Service Tunnel 1. It's not far from your position.
Reactor core
We'll
offline.
meet there.
Please follow safety procedure.
I feel like Kelly doesn't like me. Because I didn't follow orders that one time. I also don't know how Kelly hasn't turned into a fucking zombie. I'm sorry, Darich. Me and Godo won't leave you, man. Unless you don't stream Fatal Frame, then we might leave you. Come on. I just fucking swore on your name, man.
Warning, reactor core offline.
Fuck Godo, man.
Please follow
I won't leave
safety
you, man.
procedure orange.
Sergeant Kelly won't leave you. Shit. We're alive. Somehow, I'm still alive. See, Godo doesn't know that quote. He didn't play RE3. Let's play the original, you'll like it. I promise.
Warning.
I might play the original RE1 over the next 2 weeks.
Follow safety
The director's cut, the shitty one. That might be fun. 'Cause everybody knows RE1. I'm not drunk, really. You need to open your mind a little, alright? I've had the same bottle of gin in my fridge for like a year and a half. You can't bully me.
Warning. Reactor core
You're talking about Resident Evil, Average?
Please follow safety procedure orange.
Oh, Fatal Frame. Yeah, I've only played 1 and 2.
Warning. Reactor core offline. Please follow safety procedure orange.
I enjoyed 1 and 2.
Warning. follow safety procedure, orange.
If I have time, I would do 3 during this, but I doubt I will. Apparently in this edition they've also changed the ammo counts, which is a little bizarre. So you have a lot more ammo.
Follow safety procedure, orange.
His heads, man. I guess they're less annoying than the actual flying skulls in Doom. They don't look as cool, but I guess they're a bit more creepy, is what they're after. They also show you when like people, their heads lobbed off to turn into them, so it's kind of a neat little cutscene, I guess.
Your friends are with me now. Soon you will join them.
Problem with this guy is it kind of takes a bit to get going.
Please follow safety procedure, orange.
The homing rockets are a bit much. I want to get up here. Evil professor laughing maniacally. Professor. Yeah. The story in this is pretty much, so far, I guess, to bring you guys up to speed. You are a UASC Marine sent to a Martian base where they are on the surface researching how to terraform Mars and turn some of the red sand into other minerals and materials like water and iron and stuff. But actually, they're researching hell or something, and there's an evil scientist with a dead eye. And he's evil because he has a dead eye. And that's pretty much it. So we're just kind of slowly making our way through the base.
This is the audio log of Robert Price, Delta Operational Director in charge of personnel, recruitment, evaluation, and placement.
See if we get a code for this.
Disciplinary Action Report 40C-8, responding to
So that's that guy's,
administration request.
his voice, I guess. he has superpowers, I guess. Maybe he has the ability to laugh maniacally through the entire compound.
Delta Labs 1 is currently addressing a problem concerning theft of security equipment. 4 members of the security detail assigned to the Delta Labs have been reprimanded, with 3 others under investigation. It seems caches of weapons, armor, and ammo have been discovered in various places throughout the Delta Labs. We've located some of the missing equipment and have information that we hope will lead us to more. I have a team investigating storage room 21D with security code 298, where I've learned stolen items may be located. I hope to recover all items and find all personnel responsible.
Every time. It's always at the end of the log.
End of log.
Every time to make you listen to the whole thing. And they're always very low world building. It'll be like... We were talking about it earlier, Minikira. But it's like, most logs are kind of like hinting that something is going to go wrong. Kind of... There were signs that something was going to happen, right? But it doesn't matter, there's no mystery to it, because you're fighting demons for the last 6 hours. It's pretty fucking obvious what's going on, right? So it's always weird that they're always kind of the same one-note log. And then they just randomly throw the code at the end there. Instead of some other kind of world building. But why did it go wrong? Because there's an evil professor with a dead eye who's only missing a German accent. To be the world's most generic evil professor villain. And he did it. If it's like the other Dooms, they just open a portal to hell. And they were testing shit. Kako demons look so shit in this. They ain't even fucking funny, man. I mean, look at them. They got like little beady eyes, man. Their entire original design was having one gigantic as fuck eye. And so the redesign is to just have fucking like no eyes. Which is fucking bizarre, man. I get mixing it up, but it's not really upping it to like a next gen, it's just like completely reinventing the wheel. Dude, I'm a fucking UASC or whatever the fuck Marine, man. I'm fucking stacked, man. I got slicked black hair. Slicked back. Slicked back black hair. I'm untouchable. I don't even think my guy wears a fucking helmet. Doom guy wears a fucking helmet. This guy doesn't give a fucking shit, dude. Proper OSHA protocol, yeah. You're right. He also fights way more demons. I guess at some point he invested in his health. I always love these. It's like shells. Like, I mean, the shotgun's okay, but some of the, like, crazy spread, coupled with just how close range you have to be to use it, especially on this difficulty, just kind of... I don't know, man. I find that being able just to stick at a distance with all these millions of long-range automatic weapons kind of does the trick. I'm not saying I needed to be able to shoot across a fucking 500-yard fucking room like in the original games, but it's very situationally useful. Just because of how close range it is. If I could get like a short mid, like short mid to short range kind of shotgun would be one thing, but you have to be like about this close to maybe get effectiveness. That's just not comfortable enough for me, man. I got like a million guns I could stay 20 miles away with. Not too much reason to go for that. And I'm all about the shotguns, man. Fucking Revenant, man. What the fuck is this? I fucking hate that save menu, dude. It's so fucking nasty looking. As long as you pretty much get up in melee range, it'll do some good work, but most enemies want to walk up in melee, so it's kind of a hollow strat. It's not very good. The lighting's still good in this game, man. You don't get this kind of lighting these days. Kind of like really giga dark dynamic lighting. I mean, you'll get like horror games that are just like very dark to almost pitch black, but it's kind of dynamic lighting. I don't know. Definitely, I mean, you get it, I guess, nowadays in some indies, but I think it has the same level of focus they did back in the day. I mean, think of like Fear, with its like really heavy, like really heavy duty fucking baked in lighting, and this one with all the crazy dynamic lighting and stuff. Like Riddick, where it's like almost pitch black half the time, and like using light to kind of actually do a bit more with the gameplay. Not like Alan Wake, where it's like you're literally shooting light at people, but like navigating the darkness and stuff's kind of neat. I mean, I guess stuff like Amnesia does it, but I feel like it's not the same. I don't know how to explain it. The kind of lighting. He looks fucking horrible, dude. Jesus, I was gonna watch somebody's remastered playthrough and I was like, God, I can't even fucking bring myself to do it. I'm just gonna play American Nightmare myself, possibly during this event. And just hope they make a fucking second one at some point. Like, yeah, his original model looked kind of off, but Jesus, he at least looked somewhat fucking like fine, even if it wasn't like totally human. This new one just looks so different, man. He just kind of looks like some normal ass Joe Blow. Oh, really? I wonder if that's in the version I have, considering it was, I think I have it on Epic. I'm gonna have to fucking download the installer for that. What am I doing here? Yeah, because isn't that why they pulled it from Steam in the first place? Was the licensing issues? So, I don't know if it was with that band then. Is that the band that did the concert stage thing in Alan Wake? The Finnish one? Okay. I don't. It's been a while since I played Alan Wake. I would say next to Max Payne 1, and I guess 2, it's my favorite Remedy game. I'd say I like Alan Wake better than Control, but I did like Control. Quantum Break sucked my fucking cheeks, though. So I really hope they don't try anything like that again. They do that so much. That right there, having a fucking imp on the other side of a door, that's gotta be like a couple dozen at this point. Yeah, Control's a good time. It's kind of this SCP hybrid mixed with that kind of Remedy. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of like really kind of quirky, supernatural, kind of bizarro thing. It's fun. It's not the most fun gameplay wise, but man, I enjoy the story, the atmosphere, and a lot of the acting and humor and stuff. It's a good time. I prefer the uniqueness of it over a lot of generic ass AAAs. So. It's also it's a really great looking game with an awesome ass destruction and physics engine. I guess more physics or destruction. I guess it's kind of one and the same, but it's a good looking game. Can't even tell that's a cacodemon. Straight up, it's that bad. Yeah, I can't really speak for the DLC on Control either. I think it's supposed to be good, but I mean I only played the initial release on the Xbox. I do not recommend playing that motherfucking thing on a console. I don't know how hard it is to run, but considering how bad it ran on consoles, you're probably gonna have an okay rig. It was bad. I was getting like 5 FPS a lot of the times in like firefight. It's fucking horrible. I feel like the sprint meter and flashlight meter are so bizarre in this. The flashlight I don't think is as big a deal considering the original flashlight was a separate button. So they probably never intended for you to have the flashlight out for as long as you do. But the sprint one is just weird. It takes like many minutes to run out and then minutes to like regenerate. Yeah, what's up, Dyson? Yeah, we dark, baby. Yeah, and it just takes so long to regen that like you never have to think about it in most fights. The worst Doom one, as long as you don't count like the final Doom or the master levels. It's fun enough so far. It's definitely not as bad as you'd think, but yeah, the other ones are just that good. Yeah, I'll say the master levels are fucking. I haven't played Final Doom. I imagine though that this is better than Final Doom, but we'll see. Master levels for sure. Too much into the dark gimmick. I mean, at this point in time, I feel like the dark gimmick. Less than plutonium, more than okay. So does that put it equal? If you couple them together? This version might be worse. See, I looked up some of the differences between this version and the original, and it's actually quite a bit. Muzzle flash is gone, which would have been a cool bit of dynamic lighting. The flashlight, there's a bunch of intro and audio issues and stuff. It's a shame that they don't fix a lot of that, or they like buckle to the people who complain about them, but still, this was the easiest version for me to get going. And yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the dark bit. I think really though, really the the thing that stands out the most from this that still holds up is the lighting and stuff. So if anything, I feel like the dark stuff is kind of what stood the test of time the most. As I mean, the gunplay is nothing spectacular, and the story and immersion from like some of the lore building and side stuff has been done way better and stuff like it, you know, Alien Isolation and Dead Space and all that. So really this kind of like dark industrial sci-fi still kind of the standout for me. I could only think of Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, that looks kind of similar to this. I don't know when we're gonna do Final Doom. I feel like I want to get into like Blood and all that kind of shit, and Dark Horses too, and Duke Nukem and all that, and Quake. But like, at some point we'll have to go back. The longer I wait, the worse that those might end up being. I should at least do TNT, but I'd probably do them back to back. Should probably do that for our next WAD type of thing though. Yeah, they added the chest mounted light or whatever. I mean, it definitely makes it more in line with, you know, most other shooters, but it does remove, I feel like, probably a bit of uniqueness. I mean, I barely remember how that played, because I haven't played this since I was like a fucking kid. I never beat it. They do have guns. And they just randomly shoot for an amount of time. Very cool. Well, grenades will be the best thing on those. Stars. Yeah, I would say biggest problems with the game so far is it's a little drawn out. I think it's paced kind of shittily, at least in these parts. It kind of just keeps going. I don't think the set pieces or any of the story breaks it up a lot. I don't think the gunplay or the arenas, even though they're fine, aren't really that amazing to, I feel like, facilitate the 7 hours or whatever we've been rolling through this. But it hasn't been horrible. I mean, the other shit, I don't think the world building and the story is as good as they're probably hoping it to be. And some of the encounters are kind of repetitive. Too much spawning shit behind you, too many fucking monster closets. It feels like a bad fucking WAD sometimes. But overall, I mean, it's still been fun enough. Better than I thought, but still has lots of issues. What are you playing right now, Dyson? 76 still? I just always assume you're playing 76. Someday I'll play that. Oh, gotcha shit. Pocket watch? Is that a That a Genshin one? I've watched Cactus play a bit, but I don't remember any pocket watch items. But I mean, I wouldn't know. That is Genshin. Got a bunch of degenerates in here, man. Cacodemons fucking suck, dude. They look so shit. It's actually bizarre, man. I mean, the imps look fine, right? They look like a horror version of imps. It's fine. Pinkies look not like pinkies, but just the way they look in general is fine. But Cacos looks cool, man. And you could definitely turn that kind of like cartoonishly large eyeball into like a horror thing, but they just chose to go with mini eyes. Pretty much no eyes. This is where we start. Those Genshin players. Yeah, it looks like you get a shitload of items in Genshin. When I was watching Cactus, he had like a fucking lot of items, dude. Pay to win is annoying. The gotcha curse, baby. No matter how good you say your game is, if it's still a gotcha, it's fundamentally just flawed in some way like that. Grand Blue Chads. Grand Blue Chads who have too much content, they can never catch up. Am I supposed to be going down? I don't even know. Oh, also, like I said, I don't like the sprint meter either. Whenever they spawn something behind you to try to like push you in. Nothing cool even happens. Oh, the guy laughs at you. Yeah, that was a cute little touch. They don't do many cute things like that, I would say, throughout the game. It's played pretty straight. Just monsters just right in front of your face, and you just blast them, or they just teleport around you. The super grindy characters in Grand Blue or Genshin? I know only as much as I've watched with people, so not a lot, sadly. You take too long to take a shit. Relatively clean shitter compared to most FPS games. Have you dropped any events lately? Or have you stayed pretty up to date? Whew, excuse me. Not a very, very long time. Well, not a very long time, but 14 and a half hours. Having a couple drinks here. The very rare one drink. And I've just gotten bad about it. Even the last few times I've tried to drink, I don't even finish a cup. But I felt like fucking around during the, just tonight for the Halloween startup would be fun. It's not like I got any issues with drinking it. Well, I mean, sorta. I don't think about it a lot. Lazy about killing the stupid dragons. Are you balancing multiple gotchas still? I mean, you apparently know Genshin, so I imagine you got those two. But I don't know if you're working any Tails ones. I thought there was like a new Tails one coming out. All the gotchas. Dyson plays all gotchas. You don't play Genshin? Oh. You just have like friends who play Genshin? Or have I not been studying the Discord enough? I haven't been taking my lessons. Damn, that does a lot if you're like right in their face, man. You gotta be like kissing their cock, brother. Not worth the damage you take, but... Yeah, I would say the characters don't do much for me either. There's a couple that are not bad. But I feel like, to me, they just, especially the chicks, they all look really samey. Like, I don't, it's not just because they have the same, like, similar, like, art style. They just, like, do not look distinct. And yeah, the older chicks, the young chicks, those are distinct enough. The older dudes, the young dudes, but... After that level distinction, it's just not... I don't know, of course when you play it, it's gonna seem more distinct, but just outside looking in, right?
This is the audio log
I'm definitely gonna want to play it for the gameplay and the exploration and just for the conversation. I'm not in it for the characters, except Ventus, maybe. That's like the only one I think I care about.
UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division expired today at 15:43 of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is approximately 110 hours after his return from expeditionary missions. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. He was the last surviving member of his outfit. 4 other squad mates, who also came back with Private Jensen, expired from injuries suffered on that last mission shortly after their return. Before his death, Private Jensen was heard screaming in both English and other languages. Something about demon hordes feasting on our souls. The other language was later discovered to be Aramaic. Due to security concerns in the area, I've secured some armaments within my office.
Okay. What the fuck is the codes, dude?
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated October 29th, 2145. We have exhausted all known forms of drug treatment in hopes of finding a way to abate this strange outbreak of dementia, and I have yet to receive any
strange
additional
outbreak
data
of
from the
dementia. They're
psychiatrists
fucking
back on
turning into
Earth.
zombies.
Options are quickly
We got it. We know. We're seeing it. They're dead.
Of all extraplanar participants exhibit signs of mild neuroses within the first 48 hours after returning from their expeditions. Within 72 hours, 75% of patients exhibit extreme signs of paranoid delusion and violence. We have isolated these cases in hopes of finding the pathogen. As yet, we can find no biological contaminants that would lead to such drastic changes in cognitive processing. It seems that whatever this pathogen is, it attacks higher brain functions and only leaves more basal functions in the lower brain stem. We've witnessed that a high percentage of subjects lose ability.
Yeah, I was making that complaint earlier today, Marriage. That there's not a whole lot of visual storytelling when it comes to our puzzle finding, code for the codes here, or, you know, it's all locker IDs, and almost all the locker IDs are in emails or PDAs as a reason for you to interact with that bits of lore. And I think it would be cuter if there was, like, you know, somebody wrote it in blood, it's hiding behind some glass, you have to check some documents, and then some PDAs, right? Like, maybe a bit of a puzzle, you know, like, just stuff like that. Like, there's just not a whole lot to it. You just listen, it's always at the end, if it's not in an email. And honestly, the rewards are not that great. I have more ammo and health than I know what to deal with. I'm just kind of doing it to interact with apparently a part of the game they put a lot of time into. Not to mention, really, the data logs are not that interesting. I talked about it earlier. The world is just, there's just not enough going on, right? It's just a UAC, like, research facility. There's no, like, there's no bunks, there's no any, like, little city area. I mean, it's just this, and there's just, it's just not a rich enough world, I feel like, to even delve into the lore on. Not that they couldn't still. Well, like Akira was talking about earlier today, it'd be cooler if it was like 50% science, 40%, you know, world building or something. I don't remember the exact percentage he said, and then like 10% individual spooky stuff. But and instead, it's pretty much just all personal spooky shit, where it's always just like, something weird's going on. This guy's acting crazy. He's banging on the vending machine, and it's like, yeah, dude. In the very first cutscene, we get to see, like, or the second cutscene, we see that they turn into crazy zombie people, and it's like, there's no mystique behind it, there's no mystery. So hearing it over and over, like, while it can kind of make an atmosphere, it's not that all that interesting, especially when you're just doing it to get a code that is just going to give you some shit you don't really care about. So I think it could just be more interesting to find for its own sake, at least, even if the reward wasn't good, but it's just none of those things.
Communication skills, and then the physical changes become evident. Subjects in this group appear to atrophy. Skin pales, muscles become slack, bone, teeth, and fingernails become almost translucent, veiny sinews of their former selves. I have never seen anything like this in my career. Our observations continue.
There wasn't even a code. Awesome. It's like, the thing is, like, you know, in a way you don't want to knock it just because stuff's done it better since, but I'm pretty sure stuff did it better before this, or around this time. I mean, stuff like Deus Ex, right, has more, like, interactive world stuff, or more interesting, like, logs and shit. Granted, that's more of an immersive sim, but, like, you know, examples of that done well are there. It's not that they couldn't just take that and simplify it. And nowadays, it's like I said, Alien Isolation has really good logs, Dead Space has, like, good stuff like that. Like, there's just way better usages of kind of exploration, world building, you know, more visual storytelling and stuff. So that part doesn't hold up very well, right?
You will die, and your soul will be mine.
feel like I barely used the rocket launcher, considering, I mean, it's just like so close quarters in this game. I just don't get a chance.
There. Oh, thank God. You're not one of them. I thought everyone else was gone. I was part of this. I helped them. The madness of opening to another dimension. Look, we don't have much time. We let it through. The evil, the protective stabilizer on the portal just failed after Betruger took the device. It was an artifact we had found in the ruins. He took it into the portal, and hell followed him out. You have to help me first. I'm going to try to get the teleporter systems running again. The areas are destroyed around us, so it's the only way through this part of the complex. You need to find me a working plasma inducer. It's all I need to get the teleporter working. You can look for it in operations. I have a security clearance. I'll unlock some doors for you. There. We don't have a lot of time. Please hurry.
Okay. As much time as I want, brother.
Decontamination process started. Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
Thanks, babe. We have to turn around and go back out. This is where the teleporter is. Well, great. I just juiced myself for nothing.
Decontamination complete.
Does this dude just have like a lock in here? How's he not fucked? I mean, I just killed something out here. It just happened. Exactly where we're going. There's a lot of areas, man. Oh yeah? Dude, I love Gintama. For some reason I still haven't watched the rest of the show yet though. But it's so funny, man. That's cool that it's in Grand Blue. Yeah, I recommend it to anybody. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Frank Cinders. Ironic name there, buddy. He's probably dead.
As requested, the following is my initial feedback on my first trip through the portal. Private First Class Frank Cinders, dated October 15th, 2145. I don't know exactly where to begin. Obviously, I survived the first trip and feel no worse for the wear. I'm not feeling any of the symptoms reported by the others who have gone in before me, but I'm at a point where I'm still trying to process everything. Thankfully, the place looks deserted and devoid of any life, but flames and heat and stench of the place. It smells of death, decay, and burnt flesh. Tomorrow we're going back in with some of the eggheads. Science division. Start securing forward positions, and we expect to start sending out the mapping droids at the same time. Bad feeling about this. I don't understand what we're doing there or what we hope to prove. PFC Cinders, signing off.
Yeah, really. That shit's a joke. Still need to watch the new Higurashi, but man, looks like they really fumbled the new Higurashi, you know, just in the actual show with the collabs, too. You really don't. Yeah, playing Higarashi's a good time, though. I recommend that. Guilty Crown 2? Jesus. Even as someone who's just like watched and played a lot of Higurashi, it's just not even worth it. That bad. I'm starting to feel a bit tired and stuff. Jesus, I just got fucking smacked, man. Like I said, today will not be a long. This will not be a long stream. I already streamed this earlier today. I'm just kind of want to do a little bit of chit chat with some of you guys. Maybe we can get to hell. I don't know how long that would be. If we got any Doom 3 Masters in here.
Spied yesterday at 15:43. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. Initial psychiatric interviews suggested only mild psychosis with speech, motor activity, and thought processes within normal range.
Yeah, it is. Yes, you're probably right. Sometimes they're okay. I mean, the original Higurashi was fine. But yeah. Do you think it'll be important going forward for, like, the canon? The When They Cry canon? Who knows? Yeah. Hopefully not, huh? What is this? Just making myself like a jump pad. Nice head. Oh, the crouch? Yeah, it wasn't too bad, huh? The juke, man. I'm dead, dude. I don't know if this is what they want me to do. It's kind of jank. Guess it works. What the hell is my dude getting a good whiff? What's my man whiffing on? Abrams. An important gun in there, mates.
Anon systems deactivated.
Okay. We're saving apparently. Very cool. Wait, we've been over here. We just came full circle. I don't know if we have a 116. I have a 112. I'm not listening to motherfucking audio log again. Nope. That should let us into the other area, so screw it. Jesus! They love that shit, man. They love it. Phil Wilson. What the fuck is Phil Wilson packing?
Audio log for Phil Wilson, medical technician, Delta Labs, October 20th, 1945. Today I witnessed the third test of the teleporter in the 3 weeks that I've been here. Volunteers are becoming harder and harder to come by, and it isn't difficult to see why. They all come back screaming like loons about demons, pools of blood. Real fire and brimstone stuff. At first I wasn't paying much attention, just doing my job, but the last was Robert Clayton. Now, I met him my first day here. This guy chews up rocks and spits out gravel as tough as they come.
Totally, yeah.
Having to sedate
He's just
him
some fuck the
drag
janitor.
his drooling body to the isolation. It's really freaked me out. I'm gonna put in for a transfer as soon as I'm able.
That's it. Some fucking Joe Blow. Like, damn, there's some crazy stuff going on around here. Hey, guys. Like, yeah. There it is. If we have time, I would like to do Fear 2 as well. Could be fun. A lot of horror games I'd like to do, but I kind of had to start the event a little later just because of Dread coming in. Do we have 114? No. 112. Like it really matters. I've got like max fucking ammo. Fucking everything. Oh, he clipped to the wall, dude. Always a dude behind a door, yeah. If they're not spawning in behind you once you start an encounter, then they're behind the door or both. Does this still take like a code to get into? Like a BFG looking thing. It might have just been a rocket. Yeah, it's BFG. It says it right there. It's probably gotta be like a fucking gun they always give to you. Maybe later I can get it. The big fucking gun. What was the code here? Nice, Frank's lunch, dude. It's still fucking tasty as fuck.
Excellent. That will get the tele.
Hey, later, man.
You don't have much time. You're going.
Might get off from suiting myself.
Decontamination complete.
Getting tired.
Have a nice day.
Tomorrow we got some horror movies to do in Discord. Should be fun, but I mean, I could start those whenever.
Systems activated. Teleportation will commence in T-3, 2, 1.
What if this was originally supposed to be like Doom Guy or something? Or if this is always supposed to be some other kind of dude? I don't think he really kind of had like that much identity. I mean, I guess he kind of did in the first dude. Well, this just teleports me back into the fucking facility. Thought we were going to hell, brothers. Reboot. Oh, okay, so it didn't even matter. they like no sound like recognition? Laughing man. So many sound effects in one of those spawns, it sounds like there's a bunch spawning around you. I think almost none of this you can pick up. It's just I have so much fucking ammo, man. It's not even funny. Yeah, I've heard that was a big change, though. Is that they added like twice the ammo almost in this version of the game. Compared to the normal one. Which, I mean, you'd probably still be fine either way, but you might actually have to worry about having, like, you know, not your strongest weapons for hard fights. Like, I mean, I'm using, like, strong weapons against, like, just normal zombies. Just because I happen to have, like, max. Regen at 1 health. Disappointed you can't get like a coke out of this thing though, man. Sad. I only open up just because that dude fucking like I heard him or something. Fuck? I was like, is that guy just like a Easter egg? Is like a friendly? Oh, that was sloppy. Did not expect that. Minigun takes a bit to reload, man. What the fuck? Was that dude just jacked?
Ah, you surprised me.
Huh.
I'm glad to see you. I would have hoped they would have sent more than just one guy, though. I've been studying one of the specimens we brought back to see if there's something physiological that would be a weakness, a way to stop them. I found nothing so far.
Nothing.
I'm gonna stay here and keep working. I'll upload my findings into the database.
Jesus, dude, you're really dedicated. I don't think this guy's gonna make it. What's up, Guardian? This man's dedicated to his craft here. Yeah, he'll be fine. Runny stabsman.
Welcome to the Delta Complex Stasis Chambers. This facility was constructed to house and study the extra-dimensional beings, which were recovered during some of the first teleporter tests originating from Delta Level 3.
Aliens.
Little is known about their native environment. The specimens appear to be carbon-based life forms with extremely high heat tolerances. The epidermal tissue is extremely resilient.
The quick save menu in this and just the auto saving is horrible. The original I don't think was as bad, apparently.
Have shown incredible strength and agility, as well as the ability for some specimens to manifest and control cohesive plasma masses. The method by which these plasma masses are created is yet unknown. It is believed that the specimens possess a rudimentary intelligence.
Just the screen. It's still kind of like ripped you out of it.
During the first tragic expeditions through the portal. While the cost in human life has been great in acquiring these specimens, we hope to one day complete genomic mapping and begin to answer the many questions we have about these entities.
Cracking open the Pringles, boys.
Welcome to the Delta Complex Stasis Chambers.
Thank you.
This facility was constructed to house and study the extra-dimensional beings, which were recovered during some of the first teleporter tests originating from Delta Level 3. While little is known about their native environment, the specimens appear to be carbon-based life forms with extremely high heat tolerances. The epidermal tissue
I'm trying a random flavor.
to abrasion
Honey
or
mustard.
incision, which is complicated in terms
I'll eat them, but I'm not going to be a big fan of it. I like honey mustard on sandwiches and shit, but not my chip here. Ate every damn bag. We got a little ice cream. But I just got food for tomorrow. I'm gonna go to sleep very soon. Have you been in the shitter like all day today? Where does it even download these? Report sent to PDA. Like. Personal, that's probably it. There was a personal one. Imps, Living Dead, Revenant, Hell Knight. I don't think I've been at Texas Roadhouse. I mean, I've been to like Logan's or Colton's. Similar roadhouses. This is a roadhouse, like a gigantic chain that's not located on the side of a... not like oh yeah, I'm on the countryside, there's a roadhouse. Lock the service hatch. Lock my fucking cheeks, brother.
No, God, no! Oh, God!
Think he's gonna make it? I don't know if we got any in Arkansas. Cactus blossom. Like an onion blossom, man. That's fucking what's that place called? I've only been there a few times. Oh, Outback. There you go. Jacob Stemmons. 371. Buttered corn. Sounds pretty good. I usually go mashed taters, gravy, or baked potatoes in places like that. I have like a shitload of sides. Maybe I'll do like beans then. Activate conveyor. This shotgun really has some bizarre effective range. Love corn. Corn's pretty good. If I had a choice between some sides, I wouldn't pick like a corn on the cob, but I mean, I don't hate it. Sure. So is the whole point of this section is to use the dynamic light from the fucking the, like stasis pod to like let you move around or what? While you're shooting normally? Since that's not a thing, it doesn't really matter. See, that's the thing, is like a section like this would be kind of just destroyed, right? Like the whole idea of it. Like, if you don't need the light from it, then you just fucking run up. Green beans? Green beans are good. She likes some salted, buttery green beans. It's been a while since I've had green beans, though. I usually am like a peas guy. Oh, from the imps? Okay. I could see that. The lantern part earlier, surely it was like a special bit that got destroyed. Where the guy's like trying to move you around by candlelight. Yeah, I go medium well or well done. I'm not like a fucking steak connoisseur. Don't really give any fuck. With the darkroom enemies, because imps have like the fireballs. I guess that makes sense. And then they put a plasma beam Our plasma rifle energy in there, which kind of glows. And every fucking goddamn time, dude. Luckily, even on the hardest difficult, or the hardest I can pick, they don't really. Like, if those really fucked you, man, that would suck. Pistol makes such a weird, like a silky noise, like that little slide. I don't know how you like describe that, but it's very unique. I don't even know if I like it. It's not like it's got some magazine that slides into place, kind of satisfactory. Or satisfactory. That's satisfactory kind of like feeling to it. It also doesn't help that the muzzle flash doesn't really light anything up anymore. That was probably something that would help here too. Combination of muzzle flash and the enemy. Now you just have the flashlight attached to your shit or whatever instead. Why would they get rid of the muzzle flash lighting? That would give, like, the dynamic lighting a bit more up, but when you're shooting in the fucking lane, not to lighten up. As long as it wasn't, like, Virtua Cop, or no, excuse me, House of the Dead 1, like, levels of, like, horrible, where every time you shoot, the screen turns white. Downloading video. Just didn't think about it. How does that even break between ports, man? I mean, I think that kind of thing's cool.
Welcome to the Delta Complex State. Welcome to the UAC.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want like too many lights or some shit. I like love the idea that there's just a bunch of like fucking like sliding plates and detachable plates sitting around. I guess just for them to like do maintenance on. But all the demons somehow find a way into them all. They're at every fucking corner.
What you see before you is a relic codenamed U1, or simply Soul Q. It was discovered in 2104, located in a geographic region where UAC researchers have unearthed evidence of a long-lost civilization. We know nothing of this civilization other than they existed, and that they were all wiped out in some type of cataclysmic event.
At least they're doing a bit more world building now.
From stone tablets found throughout the ruins. What clues we have been able to piece together reveal a culturally advanced society whose technology can only be described as mystic, as evidenced by U1's strange characteristics. Efforts to further examine U1 have been futile. Mass spectrometer and radiation scanning methods have failed to provide reliable identification of the molecular makeup of this artifact. The object cannot be weighed, and in all tests we've been unable to determine its mass. All attempts to physically manipulate or open the artifact have been met with no success. We also have had no success in deciphering the symbols adorning U1. What we do know is that the thermographic readings are constant, unwavering temperature of 98.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Our research continues, and we hope that with continued investment and research, we can, one day soon, learn to exploit the technologies that make up U1.
Cool. Did they? Like, what? Some games would have like DLC or something that was like you could in-game you could buy with like crypto?
This is the audio log of Research Director Larry Bullman, October 19th, 2145. I've been examining the glyphs on the cube-shaped artifact, which some are calling the...
I don't blame him, I guess.
Combined with previous research data, it is my conclusion the device is some sort of weapon. Power fluctuation would stop long enough for me to get the logistics CPU online, and I'm sure I'll take this opportunity to lodge in another complaint about the continual power problems. Living in this godforsaken base is bad enough without having to watch the lights flicker constantly. It's just... Well, never mind. Back to the test. What I've deciphered so far is I must say disturbing. It seems that the weapon has possession of the artifact if one inflicts damage or possibly kills another being.
It must be a very fringe case, as I didn't even know there was anything that used crypto on Steam. Does Steam even accept crypto themselves?
To date, I've only deciphered about two-thirds of the but the rest of them indicates it harbors some far greater power. As you know, at this time we have not seen any reaction from the cube, and it has withstood any scanning, abrasion, or other test beyond picking it up and examining it. I suspect that just like the civilization that constructed it, its capabilities are diminished.
I barely could hear what that fucker said, man. I get it. He thought it was a weapon. Yeah. Really, this game really needed some subtitles, dude. Or like separate volume sliders and shit. If only. Since it just be like fucking mumbo jumbo you already kind of know about. God, you have so much ammo. So how are you supposed to do the Martian buddy thing? Was it like really like some kind of website maybe? There was a MartianBuddy.com they would mention in some of the emails in this. They have mentioned. I mean, it's not like I really need anything, but... Jesus. Oh, they're in game now. They were on the website though? Really? Huh. Maybe they're in the personal thing or something. Oh, big deal. It's interesting though. Oh. I just have some like ancient thing, or is it just like in some other dude's email? Not a big deal.
Destroy the bridge.
So just kind of curious how it works.
Access granted.
Interesting. That's I mean, sure. Why not? Oh, I don't think I can go back. Once I reloaded. Jonathan Moses' email. Oh, 0508. It's in the fucking header. How far back is this? A few minutes. Oh wait, that's second 3 though. Oh. Oh, 0508. Oops. Oh, nice. There was a BFG. That's what this is, I'm sure. There was a BFG behind a door that I didn't have the code for earlier. It's funny that you can get it from this, too. You must not get much ammo for this. I've only picked up a few through the whole game, but maybe you get more now that you're starting to see the weapon. Yeah. Give it a test run. Oh, it did work. Cool. Well, that's neat that they give you the codes. Yeah. Thing is, I just never checked the emails from the first third of the game because I didn't realize the emails were like a thing. Shotgun is so fucking underwhelming, man. How much damage you take from it. Put in the manual. Yeah, I had to put in CD keys for the Steam version, but this version I didn't have to. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was any weird lightning thing I had to worry about. I just kind of shot it at the guy, but they did say there was a charge on the gun, so.
Access granted.
So maybe you can like juice it up. No, okay. Unless they give me a lot more ammo, I won't get to mess with it too much. Yeah, yeah. I can definitely see that simplified a bit. Totally fine with me, man. God, these guys are fucking annoying as fuck. But that shit never truly made sense to me. Playing all the old Dooms. At least in this version they show the light. Are we spooked yet? I mean, this is a spooky ass shitter, huh? We're getting there. I'm trying to get to hell before I go to bed. I'm tired. I don't know how far away hell is. I feel like we're getting there. Jeez, the fellas, man. That fucking bounce back. Very cool, dude. Plasma shotgun burst weapon. Sounds like some of the stuff they've added to Eternal. You have a bit more like kind of shotgun wave plasma weapons. Was the beta a very different game, like the beta and alpha and shit? I imagine so. Maybe not. Back when beta and alpha actually had a fucking meaning, it wasn't just like a PR stunt. Frank Serrano. What do you got for me, Frank?
This is the personal audio log of Dr. Frank Serrano.
5 zombies?
September
Yeah.
19th, 2145.
Me too, dude.
Been brainstorming
Count me amongst the zombies.
about achieving sustained, uninterrupted transfers for the teleportation units. Currently, our systems can only build enough of a charge to have them for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. It's not enough. Engineering in the info facility informed me that we can theoretically boost the active portal time to 45 seconds quite easily.
45 seconds quite easy as we're just sitting here blasted. I can barely hear what this fucker's saying.
We just can't afford the downtime. Power requirements for the system are astronomical. We're sucking power from 3 veins in Inpro just to power chamber 1. I have no idea how we can sustain
Decontamination chamber sequence initiated.
Suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
This is Dr. Frank Serrano signing off.
I wonder if they thought about Nemesis at all when they made these weird commando tentacle dudes.
This is the audio log of Administrative Assistant Han Lee, dated October 20th, 2145. Just when I thought this job couldn't get much worse, it did. Delta scientists sent another group of researchers through the portal 2 days ago, and they failed to return at their scheduled time. Radio transmissions to the research party have gone unanswered. Even our LZ tracking
Yeah, it is. It's not bad, but it does have problems.
Have a nice day.
Lots of them.
Is another.
Jesus, I even figured he was around the corner, dude. And he still fucking jumped me, man. Like, even if you get back around the corner, they still manage to, like, stun you, man. Like, they have a very wide hitbox. First death? There might have been 1 or 2 times just like that. Where, like, you get stun locked. I think I got killed by all those little spidery guys once, because they just kind of surrounded me. Yeah. Not many deaths, though. The game's been pretty brainless, even on this difficulty. They really do have to just kind of jump you, which never feels good either. It's not some cheap ass like shit you'd see in like a fucking Time Crisis game. They're just not gonna get you. Yeah, the physics stats, but I don't count those much either. Ammo belt.
Destroy him.
I don't mind the more realistic ones. I mean, maybe not realistic always, but we've talked about it before. Where there's like those kinds of like actual like classic kind of core maps, right? I mean, there's your gimmicky maps, but then there's your stuff that feels like it could be in an official release. So that's kind of what I mean. But I guess, yeah, this is realistic. Yeah, it doesn't make for fun shooting grounds. I mean, if your game's only about shooting and having it be like immersive areas like this doesn't really fit. Like this game's trying to tell stories and do world building and shit, albeit it fails. So like having these environments makes more sense, but it feels like Doom 1 or 2. Just like, what's the point? Unless it's like a fucking joke, right? Like in Doom 1 or 2, like we did that map that was at like that English church or whatever, or that, no, it wasn't a church, it was like a university. It was just some kind of like funny map, right? Oh, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say the wads where it's like your house or whatever. That kind of shit. Yeah, I watched a small review from that G-Man Lives guy on the Annihilation movie. It seemed pretty cheesy, but I have not seen the Dwayne movie, dude. Maybe we should do that at some point. Like I said, I wanted to do like a movie event where we just watch a bunch of video game adaptations. Maybe they'd be horrible. Maybe I could do like a game one on the side. Or game movie games. How bad was the original Doom movie?
Have a nice day.
It was pretty good. I know they had like a gimmicky part where they'd like... I'm gonna get killed the same way. Great. Jesus. Could have laid out, man. He's relaxed, man. There's a gimmicky part where they have like the first person bit that I always hear about. I'm like, was there more than just that gimmicky bit? $836 stuff. Has it got a lot of weird shit in it? B-tier entertainment. Really? Wonder why they would think that was a good idea in a fucking Doom movie. Like B-tier, like it's purposely campy cheesy, or it just ends up being that way? Like, does it take itself seriously? No, yeah. It is, other than the outright like incest vibes, it's just, what are they, like sex her up or something? It's like a bunch of innuendo. Popcorn, yeah. I got you. Well, we'll watch it at some point. I'm interested. My eyes are failing me. The music's getting louder. Spooky. Scan for active path. One to hell, please.
Please select teleport destination.
So is it like a horror movie? There's an action. Add one main.
Pad 2 selected.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like this maybe. Homing missiles when you're in hallways is kind of silly, isn't it? Like, you can't really dodge them.
Decontamination process started.
Jesus, fuck. That shit's red as hell.
Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
My patience with you is wearing thin.
My patience with you is wearing thin. That's cool, dude. I hope that wasn't a friendly one. He sure looked like an enemy to me. Sounds joyous. Yeah, we could watch that in Annihilation at some point. To me, it's just like Doom. It just doesn't need a movie. It just doesn't translate. There's not a story. Even just like a really cheesy action one, like you could make it work. You can make anything work if you're like good enough, but not the first thing I would pick out to make like a movie. I mean, I think it's less that people thought that it could make a good movie and more that it was just really fucking popular. Like Doom's a pretty big deal. Maybe they figure they can make some schlocky action bullshit and that'd be good enough.
You, Marine. Everyone is dead, and soon you will join them.
Dude, Dwayne's always... You mean he's only in the highest class movies. Like when they shoot you and your body jiggles a bunch. The Marines are harder to deal with than the fucking big boys, man.
Access granted.
Weird that you can cancel the animation on the rocket launcher very quickly and still like get the ammo. What is the best video game to movie adaptation? The Mario Brothers movie? I really want to watch that. I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure the Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia ones were supposed to suck. I guess the original Tomb Raider was okay. Carl Urban. Carl Urban, he's badass. It's Carl or Keith? I think it's Carl. He plays Dredd too in Judge Dredd. Which I like that movie a lot. He's probably closer to Doom guy than anything The Rock was doing was. He's pretty much just typecasted as the angry fucker. Which works. He's in that like new superhero show too. One of the boys. Yeah, I think it's Carl Urban. Keith Urban, I think, is like a Christian country like singer or some shit. Always mix the two up. Oh. Spawn more dudes in front of me, please. They got no shame in this game either. I mean, they literally have a fucking ability that lets them just spawn dudes on top of you. Like, yeah, level design, blech, who cares? Just spawn everything on top of you. And if they're not spawning on top of you, they're spawning behind you. Or they're waiting around a fucking corner behind a door to fucking jump you. It's not like individually, like in a vacuum, each of those situations is bad. It's that they reuse it so fucking much. Well, the aesthetic is changing a bit here, which is good. There you go again. How you even fucking come from? My eyes are like really heavy, holy Jesus. And I feel like we're close. This obnoxious ass crouching wobble. Touch your foot. Touch your other foot. Touch your nuts. Give him a quick spank. Dodged one of them at least.
Warning. Chamber malfunction.
Spawn a dude when I fucking grab his hammer, man. What is hell? So how do you guys like the expansion in this game? I've heard it's like fine. I don't know about the bonus levels, but we'll play those as well. Fuck it. I'm surprised he didn't wait till I got around the corner. Oh, okay. It was made by somebody else, right? So they must have just kind of gave them their ideas and ran with it. Tried doing a little research during the break, but I don't know that much.
Please select teleport destination. Pad 3 selected.
Storage. Ah! Okay. Oh. Yeah, I like that it's kind of like some visual storytelling. Like, clearly they're using like HAL technology to make like teleporters around the world, which is kind of a cute thing instead of it just being like actual human technology. It's a little touch. I'm sure it's explained in some PDA, but you don't need the PDA to tell you. And it looks more spooky than most anything else in the game. Oh, see, that's more interesting. I mean, yeah, the sinister nature of, you know, oh, some evil guy wants to research hell and experiment. Like, yeah, but it's more evil. It's got more of like a villain you could attach to it. But it's way more generic, right? Having it be like some kind of technology they created went wrong is... I mean, I guess that's kind of generic, but I don't know. I like it a little bit better, but I guess maybe they wanted to figure out how to twist it into like a full story. I mean, what do you really need? It's not like there's much of a fucking story in this. Like, it's pretty much whatever. How corrupted it when they found it? Oh. I didn't know if he just like really bought into the whole hell thing, you know, like the guy's like just wanted everything to get fucked because he's like the fucking hell magician at this point. Like, because he went by choice, maybe he gets like powers or something. Look at this shit, dude. Drop a dude in front of me and behind me. It's like, it's not hard to deal with two dudes behind us. It's just like they do it every fucking 2 seconds. So is he just possessed, but like he retains some level of autonomy or something? Corruption of the soul. I see. Turn you into fucking psychotic, crazy, evil zombie boys to a degree. Again, dude. Again, I even was ready, but it's like you can't kill dudes quick enough for it to matter. I can't go, like, I mean, left and right's not gonna dodge. He's a huge hit. You pretty much just have to tank that. It's not like it scares you. It's 1,000th time you've seen it. It's like in Dead Space, or like, you know, only so many times a Necromorph's gonna jump through a fucking grate that you're even gonna be phased by it. The shield? Yeah, really. Some kind of just like, you know, quick, like, one charge energy shield. Regen. There we go, dude. Spawn dude's behind me, and he's fucking hiding around the corner waiting. I'm gonna go get a top off. Not that I feel like we need it, but might as well use it. I mean, even for like a slow-paced combat game, you could do it. Just block one hit and then get in a position or something. Comes up maybe every like 10-20 seconds. What's the deal here? Glad that our dude has the fucking speed throws. Never seen them throw that quick in my life. It's when I'm at my most vulnerable there. There has been just pure cheese, dude. If they didn't put so many resources, man, it'd be really annoying.
Decontamination chamber sequence initiated.
Why they needed to put so many revenants close range? Not sure. They went in on it. They were dedicated to it. I'll give them that. Another jumpy guy, dude, around a corner. They don't even care if they hit. Like that guy, there's no chance he was gonna hit. I mean, I guess you would normally go to the left, so. My mistake that he didn't hit, actually. It turned into a dodge. At this point, I'm gonna start walking up to shit and then just backing off immediately.
Decontamination process started. Primary system failure. System shutdown. Backup systems online.
Stop him!
Maintenance personnel needed in chamber 3.
Stop it. It's never a question of, wow, did that thing hit me? It's that somebody spawned behind you every time, dude. I mean, this motherfucker literally came out of the woodwork. If this was wood, he would have been coming out of it. He came out of the metalwork, man. Hilarious, man. Just some truly just bizarro,
Pad 4 selected.
enemy design, or enemy placement, man. Enemy layouts. It's just cheap tricks non-stop. I don't know if I have a keypad for this yet, or a PDA. I've been here, but it's possible. Very little going on right now.
Decontamination chamber sequence.
Bro, it's spooky, man. They jump up at you in the dark. Don't you understand? Should be shitting bricks every time you get fucking jumped by one. I really don't give a fuck unless it's BFG ammo. Even then, dude. Yeah, man, I've been here before. What magically do I have now that I didn't before? We've just come full circle on the teleport.
Decontamination process started. Decontamination complete. Have a nice day. Pad 1 selected.
been to all of them. Can I go back? Did I make a mistake? Do I need to actually go through everything again? There's stuff happening now. Not really. One-way door, yeah. Like really cool stuff. One-way door when there's always a way to enter back to the fucking first area, dude. Okay. Guess we'll go the long way. Random one-way door. I don't get why, but it's like, okay.
Decontamination process started.
And this is totally just for fucking immersion. I don't even think this is hiding a loading screen.
Complete. Have a nice.
This will give us a chance to double check everything. I mean, I've been like supposed to be a cycling event and shit, but there's some other fucking random engineering, sci-fi engineering game task, right? Cycle events. Go get the MacGuffin battery or something. The board. Pleasure of going through everything again. I like how even after you've been to some of the new teleporters, they don't like add them back to the old teleporters in case you decide to go back to one for shit. Air and decontamination, chamber door control. Okay.
Pad 3 selected.
Killing me, Ed. I need sleep over here, man. Either we get really close to hell or I just stop on the next, like, segue into another level or whatever. Too tired, man. Too tired for the teleport hopping madness. Apparently they changed their shotgun noises as well. For some reason in the new version. I don't think either sound bad, but an odd change. You like warp into that, what the fuck? So do I just want to go back to the first one and then something changes? Let me make a save here. Exit.
Pad 1 selected.
Exit now. That's different than the last option, I thought. Wasn't pad 1 main before? There's like a main pad.
Making progress, Marine? Your journey is futile. You will die, and your soul will be mine.
Your soul will be mine. Holy shit, fuck, man. Destination Lab Delta Lab 4.
You will never find the thing you seek. It is trapped in hell forever.
Hell. Whoa. Yeah, brother. Strong back on you. You're good, man. I feel like he's out of some weird grindhouse movie. He's so fucking out of place. Okay. We'll finish it up then. Suffer. Die. Burn. Looks like he's unzipping a fucking vest. But he's whipping out a fucking chainsaw. Maybe he's unzipping his fucking shorts and that's where he keeps his chainsaw, dude. His fucking jorts. His jorts pocket. What up, bro? It's my seat. It's mine. One of the very few things you just find in the world, and it's still on some kind of like computer screen. I'll take it though. Whoa.
You cannot escape.
I am spooky science man. What the fuck is going on here? This guy's fucked. Jesus Christ, boy. Are these supposed to be like barons or something? Shooting stuff at me, so probably. Cheat. Oh, they're Hell Knights. Moink. Jesus. Welcome to my domain. They took all my weapons. Bro, I can barely hear you. The acoustics. Yeah, I like this so far. I think the dynamic lighting there, just the lighting in this game in general, I guess. So far. I mean, this is only the first round, but it just looks like really fucking dark. And it's only lit up slightly by like flames, right? Which helps make the spooky giant faces and skeletons look pretty menacing. Yeah, it kind of feels like just a mix of like your typical feels just like a mix of the military areas with like a slightly more hellish thing going on. Just all the doors and like tech and stuff. I mean, I like the fusion of technology and like the demonic shit and just Doom in general, but yeah, I can't say it's got a very striking hell feel. This right here is visually more like, you know, art direction wise interesting than like the first two Doom games. I mean, granted they're like way lower tech. Yeah, see, I liked 64 because of there's more dark lighting, or they tried to do more with lighting in general, and the music, the score was a lot more kind of moody and spooky. It's more atmospheric, which kind of fit, even though it's the Doom gameplay. Yeah. I think a lot of that, like even like an Eternal, it's like, it looks really cool, but because you're fucking crazy superpower Psycho Man blasting shit, it kind of misses some of the, even though it looks hardcore, you just, who you are and the, you know, the vehicle of how the gameplay is, it kind of softens the feel of it, right? Like, even if it looks more hardcore than it did, like, I don't think it would matter much, because you're fucking flying around like Psycho Man. The pace of this game is a bit slower, so I feel like it adds a bit more impact, probably like a hell thing. Hey man, it's his day off. This might be where I stop for the day though. I'm very tired. My goal is to just get to hell. I'd say 64 out of the classic Dooms had the best like style and atmosphere. Not that 1 and 2 don't have like a style, but I feel like they actually tried to go for something very like cohesive. In 64 and it worked out. Obviously, this is very different. I mean, overall aesthetically, I think Doom 3 is pretty cool. I mean, up to this point, the variety is not great, but what's there looks nice. You forget about that repetition of it. But it makes sense. I mean, they're trying to make more a spooky game, so it makes sense to make hell a bit more crazy. Hopefully the rest is as cool as this. Anyways. Going off on tangents and shit. I am going to, hell. We're gonna do hell tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we're gonna start off probably with some movies in the morning. Maybe just one, maybe two. Child's Play, Event Horizon. Probably do Event Horizon because it might